Okay, well, maybe I'll speak. For now, I was just mostly being silent because I wanted to stream, but without the regular pressure of interacting. You know, so that I could stream, but you know, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Deformation. Polish my features. Didn't really do much, did it? Hmm. Too sharp. Maximum curvature. Just turn the sharp just off. Oh fuck. Alright, well. That looks a little bit better. However, it's still kind of a bit wonky. Just have a look from far away. Yeah, it looks okay. This over here is a bit, I don't know. I'm just going to use the volume blender here. I really love this this particular space banjo mix. I see. I see what the problem is. This little bit here. It's okay though. It's no biggie. Hmm. Well, well, well. I'm probably going to listen to this mix so much that I'm going to get sick of it. But you know, it's okay. Just going to enjoy it without fear, without worry. Everything's fleeting, so... Oh, getting a little bit too hot. Gotta take my head off. It's so goddamn cold at the moment that I kind of overcompensate with too many layers and hats. Then I get too hot. Ooh. I was just sculpting without thinking there. Not paying attention to the accuracy of my strokes. So we'll just undo it. We'll just take more care this time. Take care to be intentional and deliberate with our sculpting, and take care of ourselves. Jesus, I love that part. I don't know how to describe it. This very spacey, distorted banjo bit right here. It's wondrous. Truly magical. I think maybe I might need to practice doing a more simplified style. But I feel like when I make things too simple, I struggle to make them look good, but I guess that's where the practice part comes in, isn't it? I'm not sure about this little fold that I've just done here, but well, we'll just go with it for now. Maybe this shape here is a bit odd. Yeah, I find this flat to be a bit weird, but We'll just carry it through, I think. One of these creases here and we'll see what we get. We'll just feel it out. Oh, I was just sculpting quite a bit there without thinking. Jeez, what am I looking at? Getting confused. Well. If it isn't Frank Derblin. Far out, dude. I'm worrying now that I'm giving too much attention to this and then I will just need to redo this. I'm happy with this one. I mean, I could just make a few little bits sharper here and there, but I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to re-sculpt this one at all. It still feels kind of weird to me in here. I mean, it's like an X. crease, which is okay, but it feels a bit odd to me. It's like such a minor thing that it isn't going to impact the look of the whole thing, but I mean, you know, for a long time I said, you know, I no longer care about being good at sculpting. And I think that was just a very useful mental trick for myself to get me to sculpt more, and it certainly worked. But I think to continue to say that to myself, you know, might just be lying to myself. Because if I'm honest, in the moment-to-moment decision-making that I do with when I'm sculpting, you know, I'm seeing bits and I'm like, that's not good enough, I want that to look better. There's some kind of nebulous standard that I want to reach. Clearly, so to say I don't care about being good at sculpting rings a little bit untrue. Good at sculpting, it's very nebulous itself. So me oh my. Hmm. Oh, jeez. Can't really tell which way that's going. I think this is the one that we want. Let's make it a bit smaller. I think that looks better than that, yeah, than that burlap sort of look. So let's go surface. Does it? It does distort quite a lot there. Oh, surface. Mask by noise. Yeah, that's what we want. Now we're just going to invert the mask and then do a little minus on the inflate, I believe. Minus 0.15, we'll try that first. Can we even see it? Just want to try something I haven't tried before. Is that I did that little inflate. Now I'm going to just run a huge amount of contrast on it, just to see if that gives us something better. I don't think so. I don't think it did. Let's go back to, yeah, before we did the inflate. The negative inflate. We're going to go 0.25 this time. Still, I don't think enough. Oh! Whoops. We're going to go minus 0.5, which is quite aggressive, I feel, but yeah, I need to remember a lot of this stuff's just going to disappear. In fact, let's just go back one, back two. So before we did the inflate, let's go to mask, and we're just going to sharpen this mask more. Oh, shrink the mask? No, it's not going to work. Sharpen mask. What if we inverse it and sharpen that? No. Grow. No. Boost mask. That's what we want, boost, not. Okay. And now let's see if we can sharpen that and inverse it. And now we'll go to deformation and just try and do that inflate again. We're going to go minus 0.5. Yeah, so now that looks quite ugly. However, I have the feeling that when just turn off deep shadow, render properties, turn off shadows altogether, light facing front on, and then turn off all of the poly paint and just have it on a grey. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about what's going to work well for 3D print. I should write that little process down that I just did, because I think that works quite well. However, this looks bad, so I think what I'll do is once I'm actually finished sculpting this and before applying any kind of texture like this, I will actually make UVs specifically just for this posed version and try and get them to have seams along the seams here, just to kind of, yeah, clean stuff up like this. Yeah. Turn all the color back on. Just going to go masking. Mask by smoothness. Is that going to give us something like that? Hmm. Yeah, I think this is going to work out well. Okay, so what I did is I inverted it, and then I went boost mask, and then sharpen mask, and then re-inverted it. Boost mask. Okay, let's just go back a few. To before we even applied this thing. It's interesting. I might use a different surface noise instead after seeing that. Just experimenting with that little process there. Just seeing something that might be cool to do. We've got AccuCurve curve on. Let's just quick save. Excuse me. Oh shit. Let's just smooth that there, and then got some weird alpha from having used the move brush and AccuCurve. Yeah, that's good. I should do more stuff like this. When I look at these look kind of blobby, you know? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna BRB. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for my absence. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let's just mask this bit. You know what? Recently I haven't been the best Derblin that I could be. Or at least that's what I've been thinking, and I've been feeling bad about it. But you know what? I think I was being the best Derblin that I could be. It may not have been, you know, ideal. The ideal fictional Derblin. But I was doing my best. So I would say I would forgive myself for not being as good as I'd like, but to forgive myself it would imply that I was doing something wrong, and I don't think I was. But the sentiment is, you know, still there. You know, I don't want to count my chickens before they've come to roost. It does just feel like something this morning has just clicked. I'm not sure what, but I feel hopeful for the future. Like, things are gonna get better. Just have a look at that. Oh, it looks kind of like a big old mess there. Now that I look at it, let's just do this and then just no, it's okay. It's alright. Everything's fine. Lurking and working. Hello, Caitlin. It's good to see you. I did start this stream out being completely silent. because it's not a scheduled stream and I was just going to be sculpting anyway, so I thought I might as well just stream it, and I guess being silent was to alleviate any pressure on myself to perform, I guess. But then I found I couldn't help myself. I was speaking anyway. Okay. Need to look further away. I'm getting too zoomed in. I like the look of this little piece here from this angle. Not so much from here. Gonna try and make it better, but also employ the magic of good enough. You know, I recall a couple of years ago, I think, reading some artists' Twitter post, and they were talking about how your space, whether it be, you know, your bedroom or your workspace or home office, to be a place of power and magic. There's something about that that's always stuck with me. Power and magic. And I feel like at one point I did make my space a place of power and magic, and it was wonderful. It was, you know, turned my bedroom, where I had my computer at the time, in a different flat from where I live now. You know, it was like my fortress of solitude. And my magic lamp. And I guess the biggest thing is that I just kept that environment very clean. I'm just looking at my office space at the moment, and I do not think it is a place of power and magic at the moment. But I want it to be. I think part of that involves decluttering it and getting rid of a bunch of the trash. But also, I really need to make sure I just don't. A big thing for me, which has worked in the past, is making sure I don't eat in my home office. So I never eat in here. I can never. It's pretty much the only kind of like rubbish or dishes. The only way that any rubbish or dishes will kind of end up in here is by me eating in here. So just try and stick to that rule. I hope this mix doesn't get too tiresome. I'm just listening to it on loop, and I'm pretty sure the mix itself just loops through like 2 different songs anyway. But although it is musical, it does have a very ambient kind of vibe to it. I feel like it's the kind of I don't get sick of this kind of music in the way that I would a regular song, you know, whatever that means. I'm gonna undo some of the stuff I just did there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that like that, and then these I think need to be squished down a bit, just because it needs to tuck underneath this. That means everything kind of needs to slope down in here. Just doing a straight line like that doesn't really work that well. Okay, let's look at this from far away. This is pretty weak down here, I feel. Yep, no fear. Just gonna destroy it and do it again. No fear, it's just a silly doodle of an alien. Now, I just said that to myself to try and make myself be to be bolder with it, which is probably good. Alrighty. You love the universe that I've created for my stream? It's so elegantly crafted. Thank you so much for saying so. That's very kind. And welcome, Prismal Twitch. Or Prismal. I'll just call you Prismal. Yeah. I should probably write a bit more about this stuff, just to kind of to codify, the deep lore. Oh shit! Why is my chat's going up into my Uh-oh. Where's the chat? That needs to be underneath this. Yeah. It was going up onto the little screen of me. Oops! Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah, welcome. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. Just waiting for ZBrush to finish its quick save, and now I'll take a sip of my incredibly cold cup of coffee. Oh, delicious. I love it when my cup of coffee is very cold. I've got a question for you, Prismal. How is it that you found this stream? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. There's no pressure. You're a 3D artist, and you just love to watch other 3D artists when you're working, so you come to Twitch for that only, and just filter by theme. Ah, true. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty much the same. The only other people I watch on Twitch are other artists. I don't really watch people play games on Twitch. What kind of... Mine looks colourful and attractive. Well, that's grand, because that's kind of what I was going for. What area of kind of 3D art do you do? Are you more specialised in a particular area, or are you a generalist? Well done. Thank you for saying so. You're too kind. Environment lighting generalist. That's awesome. I'm always, eternally a little bit jealous of environment artists, just because it's a skill set that I don't have, I mostly sculpt characters. My background is in digital sculpting for 3D print and manufacture. Although when I initially trained at design school, it was more geared towards VFX and video games. And I have worked a little bit in kind of worked a little bit in games. It was like more educational sort of VR and AR apps, but most of my experiences in sculpting things for 3D print. Always a bit internally jealous of character artists. Well, I guess we only have so much time on this earth, so we kind of have to pick something to specialize in, don't we? And that's what collaboration is for, isn't it, you know? What value is a character just sitting in a void without a world to actually inhabit, you know? So... so this character that I'm working on at the moment, which is also my, as you can see in the top right corner, is also my avatar, is going to be a 3D printed collectible 1/6 scale. Yeah. And what world can ever feel lively without people to live in it? Yeah, of course. Wonderful. The design is so cool. Thank you so much for saying so. I've spent a long time on this character. Probably too long. But I think I'm done. I've spent a while beating myself up over how long I've spent working on this character, so... I think I'll be... It's just gonna... take the time it needs to be done, I think. And that's it. Oh, let's turn RGB on that brush off. Oh, this keeps being a little problem area here. So, for this character, I've been paying most of my attention to it on all of the fabric folds on this suit. And I've been redoing them again and again and again, you know. You're not the biggest fan of ZBrush, but you're about to receive a Wacom tablet, so you might just try get along with it a second time. That's understandable. ZBrush is very annoying, and I think its user interface is a nightmare, and it can be quite unintuitive. I've just spent so long using it that I'm just used to it, you know. And I imagine for an environment art, a lot of the time you probably don't really need to use ZBrush, do you? I'm sure there are some applications for it, but an environment art. But yeah, it does seem more geared towards character art. What software do you mainly use, if you don't mind me asking? The last 10 times you opened ZBrush, it was for Dynamesh. Now the few times were to break edges. Oh yeah, certainly. Dynamesh is pretty handy. 3ds Max and Houdini. I had the feeling you'd be using Houdini. I've barely used Houdini. I kind of followed along on a tutorial on how to use it whilst I was studying. However, the tutor who... Yeah, like none of it stuck. I couldn't recreate what I made back then. And that was a long time ago now. I feel like Houdini users are just wizards, to be honest. I had a friend / workmate at my old job who used Houdini, and it just seemed like there wasn't a single problem that he couldn't solve with some kind of Houdini magic. You're not the best at it yet, but you might be switching to it in the following years at work, and you do not want to be in the basket of potentially not rehired artists because you suddenly work 50 times slower when it's time to switch. Yeah, that's smart, forward thinking. It's good to not be a dinosaur. Got AccuCurve off. I'm just going to undo what I did there. Let's look at this from far away. Okay, so just since this is all supposed to be bunched up, I think it's not enough for me to just cut into the surface. These folds also need to be displaced. Come out a bit more. Do you work in film or games? Prismal? Or something else entirely? Game trailers. You'd love to work in film and games as well, to be honest. Well, I'm sure you have the skill set to do so. Yeah, that's really cool. I've always really liked, game trailers and game cinematics. in that, you know, I feel like it's a the films that are generally just fully 3D, you know, kids animated films, you know, and so yeah, I've always felt it seems like the only fully 3D kind of realistic looking stuff is game trailers and game cinematics, you know. League of Legends still here cinematic, and it's such an honor. That's fucking awesome. You should be proud of yourself. Skills are quite transferable in environment art and lighting, and there's so many amazing projects everywhere. Hell yeah. Have I done too much? Oh, sure, certainly. Yeah, it's just... I'll just post it right here in the chat. Banjo Space Venture theme is such a blast here. I really love it. I've just had the same mix on loop. So this channel that I've just linked, Space Banjo, they exclusively seem to make just, yeah, Space Banjo music, and it's truly wonderful. Yeah, I'm happy to share. I think their music is really, really quite wonderful. Yeah, I think this all needs to kind of loosen out in the middle, so maybe I'll do more stuff here. Okay.
Rizmal Twitch freaking rules.
Hey, thank you so much for following. It's fantastic. It's greatly appreciated, and it's a great pleasure to have you here as well. Alright, let's try again with the wrinkle VM. Alright, don't crash, ZBrush. Oh, shite. Okay, I'm doing Control Z and it's not doing anything. Okay. Yeah, there's sometimes ZBrush just doesn't want to do my inputs. Very strange. So let's get out in here. Go volume blender. Okay, let's have a look. Just, maybe we can just sort of leave this. Falling into the trap of feeling that I need to make every crease have the exact same weight to it, which is not, it's not ideal. Just go surface. Lightbox noisemaker. We'll just turn this surface noise on again and have a look. Yeah, there's a blending effect that happens. I think Yeah, let's turn that off. Hide. Okay. I feel like maybe it just needs one little bit more, and then just a little, one little negative crease. Just make this stuff a little bit lighter. Let's turn to orthographic just so that it doesn't deform as much. Okay, yeah, alright, sweet. I'm gonna say that's done. Let's go mask by cavity. And we'll just smooth that a bit. Where's our contrast brush? Contrast target. I'm gonna undo what I just did then, and then so I don't necessarily need to be painting this at the moment. I shouldn't be relying on, you know, painting it to accentuate these creases. However, because I am going to be, you know, painting a wash and all those little crevices once this is printed, it does somewhat give me a preview of how it might look once I actually put paint into those little creases. Mask by smoothness, perhaps? Not sure. Okay, I'm happy with that. I feel like now I need to do this side now. However, I do think I'm going to end the stream here. My apologies. So thank you all so much for watching this unscheduled Saturday Derblin. Having an amazing evening. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for showing up. It's always wonderful to see a new face. And in particular, new 3D artists, you know. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 8 a.m. UTC. Oh no, sorry, 10 a.m. UTC plus 12. It's a pleasure to have you here. So yeah, be sure to check out the countdown timer in my about section, as well as schedule, and following me on all my other social media also helps. As well as joining the Discord, where I also post stream updates. I also try to post stream updates on my Instagram story as well. So as always, be well, be safe, and stay Derbling. Farewell.